It's Donnie High Ridge here, about to embark on a little adventure with my friends David and Mandy. We're heading up onto a ridge. David and I have been up on this ridge together. I've been up there a couple times. We're going in the opposite direction of where they went. We went in the past. So David and Mandy will be tagging a new peak. Mandy's first time up on the ridge, and the last time I was up there, there was just this one little bump that I missed. So we're going back to tag that little bump and camp out up top there. Little tarns up there and great views. Well, maybe limited views today, but these guys are ahead of me by a bit and they're getting swarmed with bugs. So I'm gonna let them run ahead while I load up on water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get moving a little bit away.
Oh, and so it begins. Here's the trailhead here. Trail that I stumbled across a couple of years back. I was trying to get up on this ridge and look for the best possible way to come up. Actually, I tried to go a different way first, and then when I was up there, I looked back and I was like, oh, I bet you any money, if there's a trail, it's gonna be over there. So I came over here, checked it out. Boom. So excited. The first time I found this trail, ran up, and about 3/4 of the way up, I got stumped. I couldn't figure out how to go further. I was just about to give up. I knew it went, but didn't know if I had enough time. And then after about 45 minutes poking around, found it, went up, tagged the peak and ran down because I was just day tripping. But man, so this is a pretty steep trail. Woo! 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 Davy High Ridge. Sasquatch sighting. First Sasquatch sighting of the hike. So we just made it through up the clear cut. We're into the old growth forest now. So this is where it gets cute and a little bit safer. We just came through some pretty spicy exposed stuff here. So the blueberries are in full force. I find that hiking, if you just eat one berry off of every bush or every bunch of bushes that you come across, and just keep moving. Don't stop and graze. Just one berry here and there. It really helps with thirst and energy. I've done like 4-day hikes just on berries. Woo! We made it. Old growth forest. So yeah, we're into the old growth now. Last time I was up here, it was just the whole forest was buzzing with wasps. It was during a heavy fire season, so I think that the smoke from the interior driven all the wasps to the coast to find refuge from the smoke, and there was just huge concentrations. There was like 2 nests right in a row here, but it's really quiet here today, which is good. I don't want to get stung. We'll keep our ears out, keep our ears open. So one of the biggest differences between the trails I make and trails a lot of other people make is a lot of people just cut these trees right down because they're in their way. Whereas I leave the trees up, I just cut all the branches that are in your face, and then the trees themselves work as almost like hiking poles. You can grab, something like that that's lying down. Might cut that off. But these ones here, that one there would have made a nice hiking, like basically a hiking pole. You just grab it. Like this little guy here, maybe I would have gotten rid of this one. Comes on an angle onto the trail. That one there, but that guy over there, look at that, I would just cut the branches off. It takes longer, but it kind of closes the trail in a little bit and makes the trail kind of cute, I think. Right in the crotch there was where one of the wasp nests was last time. So I think they had it, I think the people who built the trail had it all ribboned off. That's the old ribbon there, so. Check out this juicy stuff. Nice old growth forest. It's not huge, but it's pretty cute. Sasquatch. Check it in, check it out. Nice. We're getting up to I think we're getting somewhat close to the Rest Rock. Nice big trees up here. So beautiful. So this is our first decent view spot. I mean, if it wasn't cloudy. I call it Rest Rock. 2/3 or so, I think 2/3 of the way up to the Alpine summit there. Woo! Look up David's skirt.
Yep.
Little trickle of water here. Stairway to heaven. Cute little chute.
I should have, yeah. He just gets lost. It was tucked behind a little rock, kind of like in the corner.
So this is the creek that was feeding that waterfall below. Great source of water. It's coming off this little swampy area back here, mossy area. Great spot for drinking water. Look at that, so cute. Woo! So nice. So this is where I got lost on my first time coming up here. Came around the other way, across this water. And then the trail continues through over here, but I couldn't find the trailhead for the life of me. Or not the trailhead, the continuation of the trail. But yeah, I came over that little bump there. And then the trail comes in over here. I was just about to give up. And then I can't remember if I saw a ribbon here or just found the trail. Water seems a bit high. I wonder if there's lots of snow melt up here still. One of the highlights of the hike is this little boggy area. Lots of water coming down from every direction. Lots of cool flora around here. These Alaskan Korean bog orchids here. These tall guys, little orchids. We got Pulse Indian hellebore. I don't know what all's in there. It's a pansy or something. Cool. Cool. Water coming from every direction. This is the last hurrah before we get up onto the ridge. It's just this chute coming down here. Ridge should be up by those rocks up there, so really close. And I won't be mostly above the tree line. Not quite. We don't really get into full-on alpine up here. Up into some alpine now. Alpine, subalpine. I guess this is still considered subalpine or what? Whoop here. So that's a little bumper after there. I've been up there before a couple times. Playground. Oh yeah.
I mean, that guy carved this dragon onto his house.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I named that Dragonback Lake and all that.
Without knowing that the guy called it Dragon.
Wow. I had no idea he had named his cabin that.
That's why I was kind of like in shock when you did that, because I was like, he has no idea. So I was just like, kept my mouth shut.
Is it?
There you go, kids. Woo! New peak, new summit. So there's the ridge I ran last year. And this little bump in the front here, that's the one that I wanted to get to. And then we're gonna head over to that tarn and see how buggy it is. Woo! Alrighty there, little buddy. Hi. We're not in Kansas anymore. Oh my goodness! Woo! Water right at the top here. Not too sure about camping spots, but Rizzo, look at this. Woo! We managed to reach our destination today. This is where I wanted to get, up on top of this bump for this view. Look at that. We got fog falls rolling in. That's all the West Coast fog rolling up all the mountain valleys, and then it spills over in the calls between the bumps. Look at this. It just fills up the valleys and then it floods over. We got water everywhere up here. I was bathing in that tarn today. It was so warm. There's a bigger tarn down here out of sight. That's where I get my drinking water. Got some little washing water up here. I wouldn't really want to drink that stuff, but I would with filter. I've hiked this whole ridge, came up over those peaks, and then over to there, hiked over here, and then I missed this bump because of time constraints, so I just ran up this ridge, up this hill, and then down to the valley below. So I've been wanting to come back and tag this, and got it today. It's so nice up here. Bugs are a bit crappy, but other than that, it's so beautiful. Check out the fog falls powering in between those two hills. Oh. So the cold, foggy air from the west coast pours into the valleys, and then it builds up, and then it finds the low spot to start spilling over, and then the hot air from the side of the island pushes it down. The hot air rises, cold air gets pushed down. Fog falls. Holy moly! Woo! There's the gold for this morning, that tarn down there. Fortunately, above the fog line. Another one, nice one over there. Look at this paradise we're coming into. This isn't even the good stuff. This is just a scrocker tarn in front. We're gonna go around through that little grassy meadow up into the rocks there. So here we are. Could be the last approach to the tarn, or no? Not quite. Hey, where'd our tarn go? It's gone. What we got here? Is this still up over that bump? Paradise found. There's a little lake. That back pool looks like the spot to be.
Here it is. Made it to...
This is a look back at where we've come from, where we are. So we climbed up that peak up there, one right above David. I climbed up there yesterday, and then down that ridge, and zigzagged into a gully below, and then up on this bump. That's where we stayed last night. And then we came down in between these two little bumps and that grassy little meadow to this little thing. Just down at that tarn there, and it was totally clouded in. Now we are back up here, and it is well, a little bit sunny. Oh my god, this tarn meadow down here, like this little green guy peeking off the corner here. Oh, come on, you. Yeah, right there, look at that. Paradise down there. Man, getting down there would not be fun. It'd be fun once you got down there. Who's gonna come tarnish this tarn with me? Get our blood, sweat, and tears in there. I'm saving this one for someone special. Hit me up if you want to go on an adventure. Whew, so cute. This one's pretty deep. Cougar hideout looks like. This is where they sit and wait in ambush for deers to come by. Yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to show how I roll up my sleeping bag and sleeping mat. So I got the Nemo Disco mummy bag, and I start with the head side, and you want to roll it, I like to roll it relatively tight. I've got it sitting on my sleep mat, and right around there, and I'll start to roll my sleep mat into it. And this way, the foot part of my sleeping bag is on the outmost side, so if anything's going to get wet, it's more likely going to be the foot side of things. And then, yeah, nice and tight, not too tight, but pretty tight. Picking up some kind of dirt type thing, and then at this point, I like to fold it in half. You do you, I'm just sharing some ideas. And then put it in the blow up sack, like this. Usually turn it so that the folds are in those corners. And then that if I have it at the bottom of my backpack, then if anything gets wet, it's going to be the thermal rest is going to offer a bit of moisture protection there. Boom. Put that in the bottom of my pack. That goes straight down. That way that mat is, if I sit my backpack in anything wet, that pack is, that part's touching. Now this is all, that's no fear of that getting wet. That can go down, and then the rest of my stuff, boom, rope doctor. We're dying out here, folks. We're cooked. We're all done. Everybody's excited to get off the mountain. We just came up from the other side, just bypassing the summit a little bit. Shave us a few meters. We are headed this way. Incredible view. Like Christmas in July up here. Loading them on some drinking water here. I got some blue water. ACL water. There's apparently a ptarmigan over here somewhere. This seems so camouflaged in I can't see it. See it. Where are you there, little buddy? Oh, there you are. Hi. It's okay. I'll back up. I mean to startle you. I just came to say hi. Check you out. You got some nest here? You're pretty camo. Why did you say hi when I was going by? Ptarmigan. Last look at our mountains before we head down. Hey folks, Donnie High Ridge here. Sorry about the abrupt ending to the video. This is one of my first hiking videos I'd done. This hike was a little bit older than some of the other ones I released before it, and yeah, we were a bit famished and excited to get off the mountain, and so I didn't do any kind of follow-up conclusion with the hike, but it was a great hike. Got to our destinations and up and down safely, up and down the mountain, so it was a good hike, and hope to be doing lots more of these in the future. If you like my work, stick around. Thanks folks. Bye.